If you don't know what Secret Level is, we'll explain, but we're also going to tell you 3 reasons why you should be excited for it, and maybe a 4th bonus reason at the very end. Secret Level is a 15-part anthology series featuring shorts about some of the coolest games from the people who are behind Love, Death, and Robots, and it's coming to Prime Video on December 10th. The first reason to be excited is the passionate people that are behind Secret Level. One of the main people behind Secret Level and the person who made the emotional reveal at Gamescom is Tim Miller, who has quite the decorated resume. Obviously, the biggest connection to gaming is that he co-founded Blur in 1995. Since then, they have worked on cinematics for some of the biggest names in gaming, including Wolfenstein, Quake, Grand Theft Auto, Spider-Man, Batman, Halo, Sonic, Star Wars, Dark Souls, Call of Duty, Valorant, and more, and that's just naming the high-profile ones. Video game movies are hit and miss, but they're typically more miss, so who better to create a show than a studio that has been entrenched in the industry for decades. In addition to founding Blur, Miller also directs, produces, and writes plenty of stuff. In 2016, he directed Deadpool. In 2019, he directed Terminator Dark Fate, and is also a writer, director, and producer on the Netflix sci-fi anthology series Love, Death, and Robots. The second reason to be excited is the IP that is going to be used for Secret Level. The source material for Secret Level is unique to say the least. There are some inclusions like New World Eternum, the MMO from Amazon, which makes a lot of sense considering that the series is an Amazon Prime Video exclusive, and then you have something like Crossfire from Tencent, which is not only massive in China, but is also published in China by Tencent, which likely helped a lot with funding, and it also doesn't hurt to have the largest potential audience for the show either. Secret Level has huge demographics covered, including the inclusion of Warhammer, Mega Man, Pac-Man, Dungeons & Dragons, but then you have some interesting selections like Spelunky, Sifu, and Unreal Tournament. There also looks to be some strong involvement from PlayStation, as it looks to include PlayStation Studios titles such as God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, and it's even going to feature the recently pulled Concord. The third reason to be excited is that this is uncharted territory for video games. There hasn't been anything like this for gaming, and the possibilities for additional seasons are endless if the show is able to find an audience. Not only is it a great way to expand the audience and get more attention on gaming, but there is something special about experiencing our love of video games in a different medium. We've seen movies before and TV shows, but there always seems to be a bigger corporate agenda behind them. But Secret Level seems like it has the right intent. Be good first, and the profit will follow. If we're going to assume that they will be in similar length to Love, Death, and Robots, then these episodes are going to range from about 6 minutes to 21 minutes, with the average episode being about 15 minutes. Finally, as a 4th bonus reason, one of the games featured was supposed to be Concord, and I think it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with this part of Secret Level. Before leaving, consider subscribing if you learned anything new from the video or enjoyed the vibes. If you're unfamiliar, we're trying to cultivate a community full of positivity that's free from toxicity and negativity. If this sounds like your style, we'd love to have you. One of our main goals is to hit 15,000 subs in 2024, and you can help with just a click of a button. That's everything for today, but until next time, be good to your fellow gamer, but be better to your fellow human.